You find you are speaking. Thank you, Archmage. I have been lost for a long time and I am far from my home. He nods. I understand. We will offer what hospitality we can. It is most appreciated. You reply, bowing your head. The Archmage gestures to the door, and you take your leave. Outside, night has fallen. Several hours pass in darkened room. You are lying on cold stone. You look about yourself. You are on the flagstones of a small cell. A great high up aloes in a little starlight. The walls are marked with nearly 100 strokes. Have you made them yourself? How long have you been here? The heavy door has single grill snapped shut. From nearby you hear a scratching sound. Who's there? You demand. There is no reply. The shadows. The scratching gets closer. You scramble backwards. A tiny figure approaches on spingy legs. You cannot believe your eyes. It's Jan, the Minimite you encountered outside Pirantini. In Sorcery 1? Jan? The creature stares at you, then rushes forward and wraps spindly arms around your leg. You again? It chirrups. Do you have any idea how hard it's been to follow you? You followed me? I did my best. I did not want you to know. I thought you might send me away or worse. But why? I thought you left. We Minimites aren't entirely without magic, John replies. I stayed far enough away that you could cast your spells, except once. When? You don't remember? John giggles. Oh, well, I leave you to remember for yourself maybe, but I'm sorry you won't be able to cast anything now, and I can't escape. They clipped my wings. John turns around and shows you the ruin of his back. Deep scars buckle the skin between bony shoulder blades. How did you get here? Flew, the creature replies bitterly. I had wings when we met, if you remember. Why did the guards do that to you? To stop me getting away. Can't have Minimites running around freely, not in a place like this. He makes a mild chuckling noise. But now we are stuck as well, I suppose. We are back together, so what's your plan? How do we get out of this? You don't have a key, don't you? Do you? Let me check my pockets, replies John sarcastically. Why did you follow me? You are after the crown of kings, aren't you? How are you expecting to get it without a Minimite's aid? Jen shrugs. I thought that was obvious. We've no love of Mapang. You look around the cell, regarding the walls, door, ceiling, rafters with care. The place seems quite solidly built. The only opening is a tiny air grate, a little larger than your bellied fist, set more than twice your height up in the wall. The little creature hops a little closer. If you really have no ideas, John remarks, then I suppose we'd best get comfortable. I know a few songs we could sing. Like what? Oh, really? John replies sharply. You can't have given up already. I won't allow it. He stamps his tiny feet on the flagstones below. We won't be able to cast any spells near Jen. This little flying creature doesn't let you cast any spells around them. Pray for aid could work, I guess. You close your eyes to pray, but there is nothing. No god and no spirit can reach you here. You're quite alone. He goes over to a wall to scratch his back against it. From outside the window, the sounds of chanting and clanking metal drift upwards. The armies are assembling, the Minimite murmurs. Now you've been found. They are leaving for the backlands. Oh yeah, I do realize that actually we fucked up because we believed the Archmage, and now, yep. He tricked me, that little motherfucker. Son of a bitch. I have failed in my mission. Yeah, it would look like it. The Archmage had you dancing like a bear with a ring through its nose when you came in here. He sits down glumly. You set your shoulder and brace your elbow, then charge at the door. You might as well have charged the stone walls themselves. The door does not even shake. You kneel down and put your eye to the keyhole, but you can see nothing. Can you not allow me some magic? We will die in here if you do not. The Minimite shake his head. I'm not eating your magic. I just muddy it. It's a part of what I am. After a moment, he adds quietly, believe me, I'm sorry too. You pick the Minimite up in your hand. He fits neatly into your fist. What are you doing? The creature asks, voice shaken a little with fear. The stumps of his destroyed wings flicker and scrape against your palm. The grate would be wide enough to toss a ball through. Beyond you see nothing but the open sky. Jen is watching you and nods almost imperceptibly. What? Perhaps you've not thought of it yet, but you will, and you'll be right. Throw the Minimite through the grate. Aiming carefully, you toss the Minimite at the grate in the wall. Your aim is true, and the creature disappears from view with a thudding scream. Ah! You are suddenly quite alone, but you feel the power of starlight returning to your veins. All the same. I'm recording for an hour at this point. Can we just dop this fucking door open? Reaching up to the stars, you create the magic, and the tumbles in the ancient door turn and fall. A moment later, the hinges crack open. You are free, but you are once more alone. You stand outside the open door of the cell. Everything is strangely silent. The key to the cell is sticking out of the door. Your broadsword is leaning against the cell door. You snatch it up gratefully. You grab the key. It will be a very useful... Should you be unfortunate enough to be locked up again, then there is one way to go, upwards. You hurry up to the winding stairs. You approach the door to the library. The stairs end abruptly in a stone archway set with a heavy wooden door. It is a doorway to the library, but the illusionary stone wall that was here earlier has now gone. The library is a mess. The books have fallen from the shelves, a stud torn down. Several pages lie scattered across the floor. Moreover, a large hole has appeared in the tower wall, with chunks of stone torn from a fabric of the building. What happened here? You look around the books. Most have been tossed from the shelves, but some have been scattered as taught by deep, curved claws. One lies open on the floor, pages fluttering. On the undoing of the dawn. You lift the book from the door and turn through the pages. It is a book about rightening wrongs, fixing mistakes, also about the countering and undoing of one spell by means of another. One page claims the spell of healing opposes the enchantment of the fireball. But before you can read more, something swoops in through the hole in the tower wall. It is nothing short of a demon, short godlike, but with a hellish gaze, and on its head rests something you did not think you would ever now see. The crown of kings. You open your arms to cast a spell, but the demon shakes its head. You have no magical ability. The power of starlight disappears from you in an instant. A pair of wings graze its back for a moment, then disappear. Holy fuck, this guy. He is really quite unpleasant to see. And does he have like 2 different legs? Oh no, he's standing on some body. I see you have escaped, the demon remarks. Unfortunately, it is too late. My transformation is complete. The entire old world will fit my hunger. I think it's an archmage, I think. I really do. I don't think I need to ask him. I can rush him, or I can just drown my sword. You draw your broadsword, but the goat thing shakes its head. Throw that out of the window. You do so, without questioning. Who are you? You demand. What do you think? The creature responds. The archmage traded half of his soul for a life long enough to kill you with. I'm the long-lived half of he traded with. You wait for the creature to approach. There is nothing else you can do. It clatters forwards, taking you into his spindly arms in an embrace of seething mucus and needle-like fur, and then it pierces your neck with a spear-tipped tongue. Eaten by the archmage goat. But even now, here crushed between the teeth of what the archmage has become, all is not lost. You feel the cords of torment tearing you upwards into the stars. Z spell. The spell finishes in a binding net of starlight that winds around your body like a sheet. You came together and feel yourself whole once more, only this time you are nowhere near the beggar. I lost 1 stamina. Up ahead the torment doors are falling open for you. You climb the steps and enter the tower just as you did before. You check your pockets quickly. The key to the Minimite cells is still there. Holy shit! You are back inside the Tower of Archmage. In the distance the sun breaks over the horizon. You have been awake all night and are weaker for it. This place has the appearance of a cave half submerged by a water. The black stone is sleek with the whatever and spongy moss grows from every crack and crevice. Cobwebs blur the corners as thought the ceiling was hidden by a mist. It is as thought. No one has walked this way for 1,000 years. Let's try this again. The climb is exhausting and quickly lost count of the steps. After some time you spy a door. It's like we're just doing this all over again. As you curve upwards you come to a familiar heavy door. It is the cell in which you were imprisoned. A tiny iron grill is set at eye level with a hook directly opposite. No doubt the taut prisoners with the side of the key. Unlock the cell door. You take the key from your bag, slide it into the lock and turn. The tumbles fall over and the door slides open. Out of darkness of the cell, Jan patters forward. The creature stares at you in disbelief. You can only smile. Come with me. The Minimite nods. I told you you'd need me, though. Didn't I told you? You pick up the Minimite and put it carefully into your money pouch. The stairs continue upwards, gloomy, remarks Jen. But at least you know which way to go. The stairs reach a landing that curves around the tower. A colored glow spills across the stones from a large tined window. There is an archway here, but it contains this recessed stone wall, as if someone has bricked over the doorway. The Minimite giggles. They are really hide Minimites around here, he remarks before hopping over to the wall. What are you doing? You demand. Nothing really, the Minimite replies as he hops up to the wall. A moment later it shimmers, immediately out of existence. You are back inside the Archmage vast library. You head across the room, but find no opposite door. John buzzes around the room, then steps back. The books? There is something in one of the books, but I can't tell you which one. The library is dead silent and dusty. Clearly no servants come here. You have never seen so many books of magic in one place. A whole libraries of spell books, containing every variant, every minute, detail of the art of spellcasting. The Archmage's power must be truly vast. You go over the shelves, run your finger along the titles. Ah, shit. Was it... Maybe we need to perception of perception. Once again you skim over the diagrams in perception bug until the doorway across the other side of the room is revealed. There you have it. Time to move on. You have browsed enough books. There will be a time to read later. We exit the library and head up. You climb another winding set of stairs up to the next level of the tower. You are high now. The wind outside is roaring past, shivering the glass in the windows. Let's get this over with, John mutters. Hell yeah, we do. The corridor winds around the tower until it reaches a small wooden door. Can a Minimite truly block the crown? The Minimite nods once. Seriously. I hope so, yes. Otherwise we are both dead. Perhaps me more than you. Then let's go in. Draw your sword, advises the Minimite hotly. You can cut that crown off his neck.